read through.
Okay,
shit.
so let me ask you this, and Rory, feel free to interject whenever you feel free. Maul, do you think that you were objective in your review of the beef last week?
Objective? I don't think I was objective. I was just stating my opinion. I didn't think the record was good.
Okay.
I didn't think it was what people was saying it was. I heard Envy say it was the third greatest diss record he's ever heard.
All right, that's a bit extreme, but my only point is...
That's very extreme.
Maybe there is, and I'll be generous, maybe there's 20% of people, or let's say 30% of people that feel that way. The consensus overall would be it was a pretty great record. I want to talk to that demographic. Well, actually, we don't need to, because here we are now. She put out part 2, and A Broken Clock is right 2 times out the day, so it has people like Maul feeling like he's fucking Nostradamus.
No, they were Saved by the Bell. Nicki was Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
It was
Saved by what bell?
She bailed y'all out.
She did.
Remy
Ooh.
bailed y'all out.
Because she put out another record?
Yeah, she bailed y'all out.
I don't think her intentions was to bail anybody out when she put that record
I don't
out.
think it was either.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so that would further prove my point about the first record.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it would. It wasn't. The first record wasn't that good, and the second one was terrible.
Was this a case of Mendices?
It is a case of Mendices having his cake and eating it too. This is definitely a case of Mendices having his cake and eating it too.
Nah, you bugging.
How?
Because you wildin'.
The first record was not that good.
All right, we don't have to debate.
And the
that
second
part.
one is terrible.
Listen, what I'm saying is those are 2 independent points you're making. The second record is not very
I can't
good.
help it if I see the future before y'all see it.
The second record is not very good.
It's not. No, not very. It's terrible.
That's treated as. That was one of the worst.
It's
records
terrible.
I've ever heard.
Oh,
I'm
y'all-
kind of mad she did that.
It's terrible. Listen, she's
Y'all
only
are-
getting.
But with
y'all
that,
are overrating the whackness of it.
no, I'm not. It was terrible.
The
But
second
I don't
one
think
was
it takes
terrible.
away from the first one. I still think that shit put some fire under Nicki's ass that she needed to reply to. But
Listen, man.
the second one made her look like, hey, I told y'all I don't need to reply to this shit.
No.
All right, let me put a scenario here. Say the second one was equally as good as the first one. Does Nicki have to reply? I don't know.
I
if we
think
should
Nicki
ask you,
still has to reply.
even with the trash shit.
Yeah, she still has to reply.
But didn't you say last week?
Maul
that she didn't have to?
confuses me. I swear to God.
I corrected myself last week. I said she has to reply. Mainly, the main reason why she has to reply, I think, is because they are both from New York City. You can't be from New York City and have another New York rapper come at you like that and not respond. I'm sorry.
And when you say you're the queen of rap,
Yeah, like you have to respond to that. She has to. Nicki absolutely has to respond to that.
I say now
I think
she
it's
doesn't.
easier for her to respond now, actually, after that second record. Because now she has ammo to just be like, yo, come on.
Well, Remy did. She did Wendy Williams with Fat Joe. I'm not sure if everyone has seen that.
Yeah,
or
I
not,
saw some
but
clips from it.
Remy has done quite a few interviews where she's basically saying Nicki is doing a lot behind the scenes to sabotage some things for me.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
Yeah, I don't think that's far fetched.
I have to applaud her for rapping. I mean, she could get killed for how bad the second diss was.
Mm-hmm.
Her second diss was like my 4th Drake diss. Like, we didn't need it. Well, mine was hard, though. That was still hard, but we didn't need it.
That I begged for you not to put out and argued with.
But I
when you
thought
did.
that I could put it out because it wasn't really centered around him. But I slept on how big that beef was.
Can I ask y'all something? Where do y'all rank Remy right now amongst female rappers?
Like I said last week, if we're talking about 2017, right now, number 1. She had the biggest record of last year, and she rapping right now. So I don't see how you can't say she's the number 1 rapper as far as women go. I mean, Nicki as a whole is in that other level.
Nicki Minaj
and once
is
Nicki
the
starts,
number 1 female rapper.
I'm saying
at the
right now,
moment.
once Nicki
There's nothing really
coughs
hard.
on a record, she's probably going to be that. But I mean, you can't. Remy's numbers were there as far as that single.
I'm not
was.
talking about female rap artists. I'm talking about just their ability to rap.
Oh, Remy. I put Remy number 1 right now. At ability to rap.
You?
Right now.
I'm not ready to say because Nicki's pen has not been authenticated.
Yeah. Question: y'all think that Remy raps better than Young M.A.?
I'm not even putting Young M.A. in the same boat as Remy Martin. Are you fucking kidding?
Why not?
More.
I'm talking about today. Just the ability to rap.
I don't even think it's a fair.
That's not even a fair fight.
Yeah.
Why not?
Young M.A. cannot rap better than Remy Martin at all.
Okay.
Young M.A. cannot sit in the same vocal booth as Remy Martin as an MC.
Okay.
I just don't even think it's a fair conversation.
Why are you asking
considering
these stupid ass questions?
I'm just asking.
Don't ask something stupid and then say,
I'm
okay,
just asking.
nigga.
I'm just asking
What do
your
you
opinion.
think? I want to know what. Nah, fuck that.
I'm just asking your opinion.
What is your opinion?
I'm just asking your opinion.
I would
man.
like
just
to know
wanted
your opinion
I
now.
just wanted to know.
You think Young M.A. raps better than Remy Martin? I want to
I
put you
don't know.
document it. Say it, nigga.
No.
Say it with your chest.
I don't think anything. I don't think anything.
You think something?
No.
You asking these fucking questions, making these fucking faces.
We gonna come back.
Zoom in on
We
this nigga's
gonna
face?
we gonna revisit this. We gonna revisit this in like a month. We gonna revisit this.
More, you're gonna make me pull a rabbit out of the hat that I wasn't ready to pull out yet because I am in full support of Young M.A.
Okay.
Don't make me prove my Remy Martin argument by dissing Young M.A. I don't want to do it.
No, you don't have to diss anybody. I just asked the question: who you think has the better ability?
But
as
I
far
don't
as
think
rapping?
that's fair. Young M.A. has been here for a fucking
That's why
a
that's not
second.
fair.
That's
She
not
had a big
fair.
record last year.
And that's it.
She put out a lot of dope freestyles last year.
I'm not ready to do
I'm
that.
just saying, like-
Me and Sin was in the club and Annie Up remix came on and Remy Martin came on. And
You
Sin,
talking about-
and
Conceited came
Sin
on.
turned
we
around and
can't
said,
keep- but
yo,
we
is
can't
that
keep go-
Remy Martin?
But we
And I
can't-
said, yes. And
But
then
we can't
Conceited
keep
came.
Stop
going to
calling
that.
her Remy
And then
Martin.
Lean
Going to that.
Back came. Yo, stop talking
But
to
look,
me.
these are
I don't-
records that are well over 10 years old though.
That's my point.
We can't keep talking about what happened 10 years ago.
Shit.
Nah, we can't do that.
Yes, the
We
fuck
can't do
I
that.
can.
No, we can't do
Why
that.
I can? I was
Can't do
there.
that.
All right, well then use that with the same argument with Nicki versus Remy. Right now, Remy's rapping better.
I just
Clearly.
asked, I just asked your opinion.
All right, but we don't need to stay on that because Maul's trying to troll me in person.
All right.
Tell me who are the
just-
other female rappers that come to mind when you even ask this fucking question. Young,
I mean, there's only maybe 4 female rappers that we could even probably consider.
y'all have changed the rules of the game. Let me be clear. I can't even really address Maul the way I want to because the rules change, and then I don't know what's cool or what's acceptable or what's not.
the rules?
How could I know how to receive Nicki Minaj in beef if I don't know if she writes all of her shit or not?
I'm not talking about beef. I'm just talking about their ability to rap
How can I judge it?
because Nicki has rapped.
I cannot judge it if I don't know if that's her.
So now you're trying to allude to.
No, I'm not. No,
I think we should just leave that out of this because we don't know. So let's just go with what's tangible and what we
I
can hear.
can't leave it out of it. That shit, I can make a case that that's why we have not heard a response. I can make a case that that's why Nicki's verses have been arguably subpar. Some people are making those cases, so don't look at me like I'm the bad guy. Please
No,
don't
no,
do
no.
that.
I'm following
Don't
you.
do
I
that.
know that, but
don't make me
I'm
out
not.
to be.
I'm
don't.
not.
Yeah.
I'm saying I never found that argument really valid because I really feel like someone of that magnitude could find someone that could rap really well to write something for her. I mean, I know with
I would think that someone of that magnitude would have somebody next to them
At all
telling
times.
them not to react the way that they've handled this entire beef. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't have a horse. I don't have a horse in the race.
I hear you.
And I do agree with Maul. The second disc was kind of, yeah, I mean. But, I mean, did we need it? Now, off of that and on to this, does anybody care? I do. Sin does. Foxy Brown is responding to Remy Martin's bars because she addressed her and Sheether as well.
Yeah.
yeah, if she
So
addressed
now-
her,
so now-
Foxy has every right to reply.
Nobody cares but me, right?
I
Go,
care.
go ahead and lie.
No,
go ahead and
I
lie.
care.
Go ahead and
I
lie.
fuck with
No,
Fox.
I care.
Oh, man.
I like Fox a lot. A lot.
But that's another one that has almost admitted that she has ghostwriters. So it's like it goes back to that point. Do you care? Because we know Foxy's had ghostwriters. That's like on record.
We also know that Fox has always kept a fire ghostwriter. Like she ain't never. Anytime you heard her, she had a fire ghostwriter with her. I've never heard her with a bad ghostwriter. Is what I'm saying. So just like I've never heard Kim with a bad ghostwriter. I've never heard it.
No.
We know that they ain't right, but we never heard it. Lauren writes, so she's different. Young M.A., we don't know enough about her, but we'll assume that she writes her stuff.
We should give her that.
Nicki Minaj, these claims are there, but this is new age hip hop, and Nicki Minaj is kind of a pop star. So anything I would say about Aubrey kind of applies to her as well. But he's just big still in hip hop. But she's kind of ascended and kind of left. She's left. They both been leaving for a while. Maul has not seen or heard
Anything.
anything.
No, that's not true.
That's very
The
true.
last
but
movie I
but
saw
Remy's
was,
second diss.
I didn't even really hear that, but whatever. You like that shit. I could tell.
I don't think it's as bad as people say.
That
He
shit is
did like
terrible.
it. He did like it.
Listen,
He
man,
liked
don't
it.
Joe,
think it's
you
as
gotta
bad
cut.
as-
That's no. I saw people that killed me, like on my timeline, and even they agreed that second one was like, yo, she
not-
might blow a 3-1 lead.
I'm not saying that it was great.
Okay.
I'm not even saying it was good. I'm saying that people are the same way that I thought people overhyped Sheether, because I did think that. It was still hard.
I think people are over trashing the second
Yeah, I
one.
think people are over trashing the second one. All they beef is doing is reminding me of how amazing I am.
You would be looking at that
I
way.
hate to be that guy.
You would be doing that. I know. You would be doing
It's
that.
either that or how do I get into this beef?
Joe is
no, no, no,
100,000%
I don't
going
wanna
to
hear
end
this.
up in the middle of this
No,
beef.
I'm
So,
hanging.
yeah, nah, for real.
I'm hanging my mic
no,
up.
you're not hanging
I'm
shit up.
telling
You are
I'm
100,000% going to end up. It's a bar going to hit you.
No way.
It ain't even going to be
What do
a
you mean
bar.
a bar's gonna hit me? I have nothing to do with this beef.
But that's you though. That's how you end up. You have nothing to do with it, and you like, is she talking about me? Oh nah, hold up. Let me go empty this clip.
You know what I don't like about you?
Okay, here we go.
No,
What?
no, no. Honestly, let me tell you
What?
what I'm. Cause you that's like a little that's like a rumor that people that don't really know me like said and started running with, that I just hear shit and think it's about me. And you, my man who knows me, is sitting
No,
in my face
no,
telling
no,
me
no. I
that
mean,
I'm
he having
think
fun
that
with it.
people are
No.
talking about me when they're not. So I'm gonna jump in some shit.
No.
Remy and Nicki Minaj is
No, no, no.
talking about me and their beef about girls. Foxy Brown is talking about me and their beef about girls.
Yeah.
I'll tear everyone. Here we go.
That's
how it
yeah, I actually, yeah.
That's how it starts. Exactly.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not getting in the middle of that.